Hello, friends. It is time for another Sunday night stream. Let me know that you can hear me. I am a little bit out of it. I've got the start of a headache brewing, so I'm not sure if this stream will go the full 3 hours it normally does. Might only be two, but we'll see how things progress. We got a Steeg here. Hello. And a Laura, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate the assurance. Laura says, I'm at 73,525 words in this draft right now. A ritual is starting, so I have to figure out how it goes down exactly. Sounds like a fun time. Steeg says, it's midnight, so word count has reset. Here to get a head start for tomorrow, but been sick over the weekend, so it's been a sturgle. Yeah, I feel that. You were sick not too long ago, were you? I don't recall. Time isn't real. But I hope that you definitely feel better after your sick weekend and that the words come easily. I don't have Tylenol, and Tylenol is the only pain meds that work on me. So, yeah, I'm also sturgling. Not the sturgles. Those are the worst. Yeah, September for a week straight. I was gonna say, I think you were sick recently. Yeah, I meant to get Tylenol when we went grocery shopping on Friday, and they didn't have any at the grocery store. So I obviously didn't buy any, and then I forgot that I didn't get any. So, we were out yesterday running errands, and it didn't even cross my mind to get Tylenol until I went to go take some an hour ago, hour and a half, and we didn't have any. So, that's where I'm at. I do have a cup of tea because I'm hoping the caffeine will alleviate some pain. It is just a regular chai with some milk and pumpkin spice honey that I got at the farmer's market a few weeks ago. And I think I put a little bit too much of the honey in, but it's still pretty good. Just a little bit too sweet for my tastes. I also have water because we're staying hydrated tonight. Steeg's gonna take tomorrow off from work. Thank the gods I live in a communist country and get sick days. Yeah. I'm glad you have that ability. Let me know. You guys actually already did let me know what you're working on. Steeg's getting a little bit of a head start on his word count, and Laura's writing a ritual, so I can tell you what I'm working on. I have an hour left of this Silent Hill 2 VOD to watch from the Secret Sleepover Society. This is their third episode of this playthrough. And we did see Pyramid Head. Steeg, I know you're a fan. And we've met Maria, and that's where we're at now. So I have that to watch. And then I will do my bullet journal in the first sprint while I'm watching that. Afterwards, I've got a book to read. I'm going to start Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. This is the first book in the Earthseed trilogy. Nope, not trilogy, duology. There's only two, and I have the second one right here. I'm reading them back to back for a vlog. So I did film my intro clip already. I just have to actually read the books now. So that is where I'm at. Comment. Steeg had a movie day, watched Hidden Figures, 10 out of 10 loved it, and Descendants 4 Rise of Red, which was alright. I love Hidden Figures. I think that's a fantastic movie. I did not watch Descendants 4 because despite loving Descendants as a franchise, genuinely, I'm a little bit obsessed with it. It's so tacky and not good, but that's what makes it great. I did not watch the fourth one. My friend Tiara did, and she's like, don't do it. So I don't think I'm gonna give that one a watch anytime soon, if at all. Laura's trying to finish Crimson Strings by Saturday night. Oh, you got some time. A nice whole week. I believe in you. Are you close to the end? I'm assuming so, because you're giving yourself a week to do it. Are you in Act 3? And we have Elisa. Give me a second to take a sip of my drink. Okay, I'm back. If luck is on my side, I'll be done by Wednesday night. Ooh, exciting. Lisa says, I'm doing good today, actually. I'm glad to hear it. That's very exciting. Steve just started chapter 15, where my hero and his mentor will do some snooping at a military fort. I started chapter 15 of Roll for Romance Book 1 today, which does have a title, but I'm not giving the title of the actual book yet, so we're just calling it Roll for Romance 1. And my chapter 15 is my main character and her friends at a volleyball game, and the love interest is on the volleyball team. So, it's the chapter before the midpoint, I think. How many chapters do I have? It's right around the middle of the book. And you got excitement for Lisa. But on the way, he will buy a birthday present for his love interest, a silver necklace of St. Michael to protect the love interest from evil. Why silver? Curious. But that's really cute. I do like that a lot. Laura's finishing up chapter 35. I think I have 4 chapters left. Ooh, that's exciting. Really, really closing in on it. And we have a hazelnut. Welcome. How are you doing this evening? Is it evening for you? I don't actually know where you're at. I kind of just assumed because it's evening for me and I'm very self-centered. I shouldn't make jokes like that. People will take me seriously and be like, wow, how rude can you be? Yeah. Good whatever time of day it is for you. It was alright, but a soft reset of the franchise, so none of the OG characters except for 2 minor roles. Yeah, because Uma's in it, I think. And I don't know who the other one is. But I don't know. My friend said something about it, like having awful pacing issues, and then the big final battle thing happens off screen, which, like, why? So, Lisa says today I'm wrapping up my last yearly challenge and getting started on the next one. That's right, because you started it this time of year last year. That's so fun. I sent links to my boyfriend today about which journals I want because for the past several years, my Christmas gift from him has been my reading journal and bullet journal for the next year. So I sent him the links to order. So that's very exciting. And I've also been planning like my 25 books in 2025 and I've been making my Pinterest board for the vision board for 2025. So that's very exciting. If you want, I can show you guys my Pinterest board because I'm excited about it and I think it's really cute. One of my characters just robbed a paint store, as one does. And more excitement for people. Because the street vendor says it's silver, but Cassidy can see immediately that's just some metal, it's non-precious, but he buys it because he still wants his man to stay safe. I love that. I am not religious at this point in my life. I grew up in the Christian church, but not Catholic, just like Christian. But in 2016, when I was a senior in high school, I took a class trip to Italy because I was studying Italian all 4 years of high school. And so all the students who did that, we went to Italy. And one of the moms of like someone going on the trip got everyone little keychains that they're literally like maybe 1.5 centimeters tall, of Saint Christopher because he is the patron saint of traveling. And to this day, I still have that on my keys. And like a couple of weeks ago, when I went up to visit my sister, she was driving us somewhere. So I was sitting up in the front seat of her car, and hanging from her rear view mirror, she has her graduation tassel and that little tiny St. Christopher. So like she still has it, and I just think it's really cute. And even though I'm not Catholic and I wouldn't really consider myself religious at all in this day and age, it's just something that I like, and it makes me feel more comfortable traveling and stuff. So that's it. That's just what this reminded me of. It was Uma and the Fairy Godmother, but like really minor stuff. And yeah, the pacing in Final Battle was odd. Yeah. Doing okay, I guess. It's about 3 p.m. for me, but I'm trying to fight off a cold. Oh man, I'm sad to hear that. Steve was also saying he's getting over a cold. I've got a headache, so like we can all just be chill and relax tonight. And Laura says always love to see a Pinterest board, so I can pull that up. Am I logged into Pinterest on my big computer? I hope so, because I don't know my password. Ooh, I am. Oh, and right on my home page for like recommending things, it's a picture of the Drider, the Drow Spider from Baldur's Gate 3, which I genuinely have no idea why he's there, because I have not been looking at fantasy stuff on Pinterest lately, but that's very funny. Do not send me notifications, Pinterest. I don't give you permission. I'll read these comments first, and then I'll pop it up. Lisa says, I'm really excited for the next challenge. So many cool things going on. Last year, I accomplished 7 out of 25 goals, but hear me out, I still slayed, given that in May 2023, I was in a mental hospital. So, yeah, honestly, 7 out of 25 still sounds like a really good percentage to me. Like, killing it. And I went to 2 different churches growing up when I was really little, up until about like 10 or 11 years old. The church was part of the RCA, which stands for Reformed Church of America. And then the church that we switched over to, that my parents still go to, is CRC, which is Christian Reformed Church. And they're very similar denominations. They're kind of just like the catch-all denominations, I guess, where they don't have very radical ideas about anything in particular that a lot of other denominations, like Baptists, are called Baptists because they believe in a specific thing about baptism. That sort of thing. It's kind of just very bland. It's like the regular old cracker of Protestant church. My world has street vendors that sell crucifixes and holy water and medallions to protect the wearer from the evil mist, so it's a small gesture. But it'll have a big effect in Act 3. Eyeballs. And St. Michael is the saint of protection. That's fun. Is that the one you think is hot? I don't... Listen, that's not... I wouldn't say hot. I would say attractive, but I wouldn't say hot. Interesting. I live very close to the main hub of CRC, so I know very much about it. Yeah, I would say it's close to that branch. There's too many denominations, my guy. Like, I won't pretend to understand all the differences between the different denominations, but like, there's so many. Hey. I will bring up Katie and the ring rates if I need to. This is a judgment-free zone. Yeah, I'll show you my Pinterest board. Oh wait, hi Crystal. I tried to click on your comment, and instead I just like clicked and dragged my mouse so it highlighted the whole thing instead of actually clicking on it. How you doing, friend? Yeah, this is my Pinterest board for my 2025. What is it? What did I call it? A vision board? I've got a lot of quotes on here, which is interesting because I don't usually have so many quotes. But I've decided I had. Okay, but like the upper half, the drow half. Listen, it's fine. I also hate spiders. I'm like genuinely diagnosed by a doctor arachnophobic, but it's fine. Oh, Crystal, we even got an extra hour. We got an extra hour from daylight savings, and you still only had 1 hour of sleep today? How do you manage that? But yeah, for my vision board, I decided I was stuck between two word of the year choices. I either wanted comfort or adventure, and like very specific definitions of those words. And I've decided to go with comfort, and then I'll probably use adventure for 2026 because I am thinking that far ahead. Let me pull up the definition of comfort that I'm using. It is prosperity and the pleasant lifestyle secured by it. So that's what I'm going for. I wanted a very cozy vision board. You can see I've got like these up here are Studio Ghibli vinyls, and this picture over here has Studio Ghibli on the background there. This is a quote from Kiki's Delivery Service. Ooh, don't do that. Like, I wanted to embody the very Ghibli-esque idea of like romanticizing the little things in life, and like this picture I thought was cute because the heart-shaped plate is very adorable, and like I just wanted little things that made me happy because that is like comfort. Then down here, I like this one because A, it's a person holding a bunch of books, and B, most of these are dark academia, or at least a couple of them are dark academia, which is still my vibe. This picture came up when I searched self-publishing aesthetic, so I'm like, yeah, that seems very prosperous. And then the quotes are all just things that are like encouraging, like taking my time, taking care of myself. That's really the vibe that I'm trying to embody in 2025. So that's my vision board. I'll probably keep adding to it, and then I'll make like an actual background probably. Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup. That like only takes a few of these pictures, or probably all the pictures, but only a few of the quotes, because there's a lot of quotes on here. But that is that. There we are. Brain did the brain things instead of sleeping. That's fair. Chloe did the Chloe things, so I didn't get to sleep very well. Yeah, it's very like gold and tan, but with like some more rich colors too. It feels earthy, but like a yellow earthy instead of a green earthy, if that makes sense. I don't know colors, so it's fine. Fun fact, I am partially colorblind. That is true. I forgot that I said that to you in like a DM, and it wasn't like on a stream or anything. Honestly, I thought I had said that on a stream or something, because we all know that I can't keep my mouth shut and I like to talk. That's very funny though. But yeah, I don't care if people know. I'm a weird person. I love the parchment and gold colors. Yeah, it was kind of an accident. Like, I didn't mean for that to be the color scheme. It kind of just happened. So, it was warranted. So I think there's something one should be upfront about so people can judge accordingly. No, you're fine. You're fine. I really don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. I love going live and never knowing where the conversation is going to go. It truly is wonderful. So, Yeah, I guess we can sprint because we have been chatting for 20 minutes, and by chatting I mean I've been talking at you for 20 minutes. So I've got the normal bee timer. Well, actually, I'll put it to you guys. Do you want to do a bee, the honey bee 4444, or do you want a slightly longer one and do a 5555 pizza rat? Because I have, ooh, what is 11 minus 7? 4. I have 56 minutes left. Oh, that's not even enough. Whatever. You guys decide if you want the 44-44 or the 55-55, and I'll just do whatever. I know we all have mental illness in the community, but not all mental illness is created equal, it seems. That's really funny, Steve. I just needed to process it out loud silently in chat. Laura's getting pizza soon. Nice. I had leftover quesadilla for dinner because we were running errands yesterday, so we stopped at a diner. And I didn't eat my whole quesadilla, so I got to finish that today. And honestly, I'm probably gonna get a snack at some point because it was not enough for a whole meal. I like being talked at by friends. Well, I'm glad I can deliver. 4. I'm just here for the vibes. Fair enough. Isn't that what we all are here for? Lisa says pizza rat, then bees, but everyone else just wants bees. So, maybe the pizza rat afterwards. We'll see. But if we do the pizza rat, then we'll probably only do 2 sprints. Pizza soup. What did I? Oh, because I was reading Laura's comment that said pizza soon. I was like, when did I say pizza soup? um, yeah, we'll start with the bees, and then perhaps do the rats. Bees is good. Yeah, like how they make taco soup, but pizza. No, fair. I got the image. I was just confused as to where that came from. Um, yeah. So I'm going to press play on this and get started on bullet journaling. Y'all go do your things, and we'll come back after these bees. Okay, friends, that was the end of a totally normal sprint that nothing weird happened in the middle of, right? Uh, we had, oh gosh, Anna join us. Hello. Sorry, my neighbor's dragging their trash can, and it's very loud. And we also had Caitlin. Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well. And then Hazelnut had to go, so we are down a friend in that department, but there was some chatting. Roy's laying next to me on the bed like the best boy. What a little baby. Laura's hoping to hit 74k tonight. Totally doable. In fact, you might have already done it during the sprint because that comment was a while ago. Oh, I have the hiccups. Boo. Didn't write, but did some outlining. That's writing. It's not drafting, but it's writing. So, you still got some stuff done. Planned scenes until the midpoint. Nice. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Crystal. Obviously, we saw nothing because nothing happened. Lisa tried to break down my challenge into small bits that I need to write down and check off. That was a very long 44 minutes. Was it only 44 minutes? I am now paranoid that the thing froze multiple times and I didn't notice, and that it was actually more than 44 minutes. So I'm gonna see this real quick. We started the stream 48 minutes ago. So that might have been a little bit longer than 44 minutes, but that's fine. Extra productivity. Anna got 303 words. Yes. Congrats. It's great. Now my eyes are heavy with sleep. Yeah, maybe go to bed. It is late for you. Started working on editing a video. Eyeballs emoji. And then got distracted by a video essay. Entirely valid. I don't blame you for that. But also, editing a video. Exciting stuff. Do you have plans for when this video will be going live? Yeah, exactly. Gasp. Waiting for my dad to get home with pizza. I'm excited for you, Laura. Pizza's always a good time. It felt long. It may not have been long, but it felt that way. That's fair. What did I do? I did all my bullet journal stuff. Well, first I brought my mug downstairs because I finished my tea. But then I did all my bullet journal stuff, and I pulled my tarot card for the month. For the month? No, for the week, because it's Sunday night, and Sunday night I pull my tarot card for the following week, and I got this lovely lady, which is the World, which is a beautiful card in both design and meaning. It seems that the universe is taking a different approach for me, because the last 2 weeks I got the Tower, and towery things did not seem to be happening. So the universe is like, okay, well, maybe try this one instead. So we'll see. I have high hopes for this week. It really is such a pretty card. Yeah. A stunning card. I love the colors on it. This whole deck is so beautiful. So that was my sprint. I also had to restart my computer. I mean, I totally didn't have to do that. Also, if I were to create a channel and only put unlisted videos on it so I could share it with only people in our little circle, would that be a thing people do? Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. You could just share them in the Discord or wherever, and people can watch them through that. That way you don't have random people come into the channel. I think that Sounds like a pretty good plan. This is a great emoji. Caitlin says, I have to get some more B-roll for a certain part, but hopefully soon. It's a life update about my moving to Seattle and creativity and things. And as Anna says, I am so seated whenever the right time for you. Whenever is the right time for you. 100%. Oh, also, even before the stream acted weird, my camera cut out and said, hey, your camera's disconnected. And I'm like, why? Straighten that out. Not to manhandle you through the camera, but I had to fix that. I mean, I don't know. I would. If you post in the promotion board, people click on them. And Steeg is going to bed. Good night, Steeg. I hope you feel better tomorrow. I just feel like I don't want to see random people insult me, but I'd like to chronicle my fitness journey. I'm about to go on an overhaul and maybe talk about my 30 challenge goals. Yeah. I think that then, like, keeping them unlisted and just sharing the link when they go up would be a good way to keep it private while still being, like, a YouTube channel. Because YouTube doesn't have, like, a private function like Instagram does or whatever. So I think that's a good way to keep it limited. More excitement for Caitlin video, and Steeg is officially going to bed. So, it's November. That's something. This is the first Sunday stream of November. How's everyone gearing up for the last 2 months of the year? I am cautiously optimistic about a lot of things. I've got a lot of work to get done, but I don't think it would be too much. Knock on wood. So, yeah, how's everyone's non-denominational writing event going? Or if you're participating in Kate Kavanaugh's 100K event, or Heart Breathings has the Rough Draft Challenge. It seems like a bunch of people decided to make their own nano replacements, and I love that. So anything that you're participating in or not participating in anything, just doing your own thing, feel free to chat about how that's going. I am still chugging along with Roll for Romance Book 1. I hit 38K today, which is about where I expected to be because, like I said, I'm somewhere around the middle, and I expected this draft to be 80K. Well, I expected this draft to be 50K, and then I wrote the first bunch of chapters, and I'm like, actually, it's going to be a lot longer than that. So it's still looking like it's going to end up around 80K. I do have plans to edit a book this month, but I'm procrastinating on that. But also, it's going to be a light edit because I don't like have beta feedback or anything. I just want to like clean it up and then find betas to send it to. So it's not going to take super duper long. But that's something. I'm trying to get all my video stuff done for vetted, like get things filmed ahead of time. So I'm hoping by the end of this week to have all of my November content done, so that next week I can start filming the December stuff that I can film ahead of time. Some stuff I can't, but some I can get done before the month. No writing, all reading. Very fair. Laura says, my R&R is turned in, hoping to hear back by the end of the year, but I have no control over that. Yeah, that's fair. I hope you get good news. Manifesting that for you. Okay, well, listening is still reading. Let's get that straight. Listening to an audiobook is still reading. I hope Robbie Daymond is making it easier on your brain with the interesting writing style. We'll call it that. Lisa says, mine is not started because I have to start the next challenge first. I get a new phone hopefully on Wednesday. That's exciting. Fun stuff. Anna says, I'm going to try and do 20k this month. Is that realistic? No idea. Yeah. We believe in you, Anna. And which project are you working on? Have you talked about that, Anna? I feel like everyone's always working on a million projects and I can never keep anything straight. I am getting sleepy. That's not a good sign. Well, I look forward to hearing those opinions on the book chat, which will potentially be happening next weekend. Wallace still has not gotten back to me, but she's also been taking like mostly a break from social media and stuff, so I'll have to contact her directly to see. It might just be me and you though, Crystal. Hera's book, that's right. Trying to finish the draft by the end of the year. I was gonna put a line in the Line a Day journal, but this book is all spice and no substance. Are you, by any chance, in the brothel Discord? Because we also share snippets in the brothel Discord. I say we. I literally wrote a spicy scene weeks ago at this point. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, and I meant to share it, and I still haven't. So maybe tomorrow when I open up my draft, if someone reminds me. And we have Nia here. Hello, welcome. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. Let us know what you're up to. Excitement for Nia. And Laura also wants it posted to the brothel. But also don't feel pressured if you don't want to share it. That's also okay. Yeah, so for the next sprint, do we want to do another bees or do we want to add a little more time? I will get a link for you, Anna. Just give me a moment for my Discord to open. Do we want to do the pizza wrap? So we can do another 44 or we can do a 55. Oh yeah, the brothel. Click here. And we're gonna click here. Invite people. Oh, I can search? Are we friends on Discord, Anna? What is your name? I can just send a link. No, I mean, I always get tired when I stream. Like, literally, I'll be perfectly fine, and then as soon as I press go live, I start yawning. And the headache hasn't gotten worse. So, where am I going? I want to go to my stream where I'm streaming. And I want to share this link. Come on. Come on. There we go. I tried scrolling through my friends to find you and send it there, but there are too many people. I couldn't find it. Okay, there you are. So we are friends. I just couldn't find you. It's fine. Oh, I think it's because your name, like your Discord username, isn't Anna, and I typed Anna. That's it. It's fine. Nia's winding down for the evening. Baked earlier. Might read. We better be. You know what I meant. I meant Discord name. And the Discord name is not Anna, so I am taking no blame here. But yes, this is the link to the brothel, if anyone wants to join. It's a writing Discord specifically for smut, but also we talk about books and stuff. It's not super active, but it is a fun time. Team, let's not make it longer. Let's do a bees. We can do a bees. That's perfectly fine. And no problem. Oh, a notification. Who could it be? This is true. Hey, Anna, what's your name? Would be a really funny out of context statement, except if I'm not mistaken, Anna's name isn't Anna. This is true. Oh, and we have a crystal. Oh. Oh gosh, why did I just get a million notifications all at once in like 4 different servers? Go away. The other day, my dad used this emoji. No. My dad uses this emoji a lot. The other day, my boyfriend used this emoji, and I told him, don't do that. It reminds me of my dad. That's what happened. LOL, I love the lore. Alright. The Discord has been shared, so Anna can share some fun, spicy lines. Someone remind me tomorrow to share my scene. My like 4,000 word scene that I definitely won't be able to share directly into the Discord. I'll probably have to like put it in its own document and share it that way. Because I really did mean to share it and then I just didn't. So, yawning again. I guarantee as soon as the sprint starts and I take off my headset, I'm not going to be yawning. It's literally just when I'm here talking. But I will reset the timer. And then. No, don't play yet. Me joins the brothel. Also me, afraid to share spicy stuff. You don't have to share. You can just vibe and hang out. Yes, during the sprint, I'm going to finish the last 15 or so minutes of this video. And then I'm going to get started on reading Parable of the Sower, in case anyone wasn't here this morning. This morning? No, at the beginning of the stream. This is the book I'm going to be reading. I have not started it yet, but I'm very excited, and I'm going to be vlogging it, reading this and its sequel. So that'll be a real fun time. That vlog will be going up eventually. I think it's the last vlog of November, according to my schedule. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just going to pull this up now. So we're going to make this full screen, and we're going to bring this back to the stage. And I'm going to hiccup, apparently. All right. We are going to get started on this. So everybody get productive, and we will come back to chat in 44 minutes and 44 seconds. Alrighty, friends, that was the end of our second sprint, and it will be our last. I know we usually go till 9, but I really want to lay down, so we're going to cut it a little bit short this week. I did see we had a queue pop in. Hello, hello. I hope you all got some stuff done. I got to page 27 in The Parable of the Sower, and sorry, it's just Parable of the Sower. It's not The Parable of the Sower. And it is interesting. It's post-apocalyptic, dystopian, and we're just getting the vibes so far. This was written in the 90s, but it takes place, at least this first section takes place in 2024. So I wanted to read it now while it's still 2024, even though the next page literally moves on to 2025. So it doesn't matter in the long run, but it's what we're doing anyway. Anybody in here good at Google Sheets? I'm struggling. If you DM Jess in the Discord, I know she's pretty good at figuring stuff out. I myself am technologically illiterate, so I could not help you. Mood, yeah. Yeah, I started getting a headache an hour-ish before the stream started, and I realized I didn't have any pain meds, so that's fun. I'm gonna pick some up tomorrow morning, but I stream every Sunday, so if you come back next week, I'll be here. Unless D&D kicks my butt, because next Sunday I will be having D&D. And sometimes on D&D days I don't stream because that'd be 2 streams in a day, and that's a lot. So we'll see. Oh yeah, Q is also very good at Google Sheets. Definitely check out her spreadsheet for, what was it? Because NaNoWriMo sucks or whatever. Very big word counting spreadsheet, absolutely insane, but insane in a good way. Crystal played some games and played on my phone. Fair enough. And Nia says, I've liked what I've read from Octavia Butler so far. I have only read one of her books before. I read Kindred and really, really enjoyed that. I thought that was so well done. And then I found this and also the sequel in a little free library earlier this year. So I have the whole duology, and I figured it would make an interesting vlog because I've been doing my Let's Binge a Book series of vlogs throughout the year. And the last series I binged for a vlog was 5 books long, so I'm like, let me do a shorter series, and 2 books definitely is shorter. So I'm hoping to get through these this week. And I don't think it'll take me super long to read. I was worried it would be dense because this is a sci-fi dystopian, and also it was written in the 90s. But this one is 329 pages, so not long at all. And this one is 406, so slightly longer. So I don't think it'll take me super long. And I'm enjoying the vibes so far. The main character can she's, what is it called again? Hyper empathy. So what other people are feeling both emotionally and physically around her, she can feel. So one time her brother, it's not even just her actual, other people's actual feelings. It's just what she perceives them to be feeling. So one time her brother played a prank on her and had a fake cut with fake blood, and she started bleeding because of this hyper empathy. And I'm very intrigued to see where that all goes with this. There's also a lot of religious vibes going on because her dad is a preacher. And so lots of very intriguing things. So I hadn't heard of it until I saw it in the Little Free Library, but I saw Octavia E. Butler, and I was like, yeah, sign me up. But also, look at these covers. Like, these are really beautiful covers. I like them a lot. And, like, the orangey red colors, and then the spines look so nice next to each other. I mean, of course, my awful lighting doesn't do them justice, but this, like, orange and gold look very lovely next to each other. So I'm excited to read them and then move them from my TBR shelf to my like regular shelf. Also, it's blurbed by John Green, which was a little interesting to me. Didn't expect it to be him on the blurb, but he said it's brilliant, endlessly rich, pairs well with 1984 or The Handmaid's Tale. So if you like dystopian fiction, this would be a good one. Yeah. And yeah, the headache should go away when I sleep. Nothing's worse than when you have a headache and you go to sleep and then you wake up still having a headache. Like, that's a reset. I turned it off and turned it back on. Why is the headache still there? But even if that's the case, there's a Rite Aid literally a block away that I can hit up for some pain meds. But I'm going to get a snack after I end this and then just sit in bed and read for an hour or so and call it an easy night. I do have to remember that it is an hour later to my body than it actually is because of the time change. So it's only 8:20 here, but my body thinks it's 9:20. So that's probably also why I'm feeling it a little bit more because it's a little bit later than it really is. That's been since Tuesday night. Headache finally stopped returning today. Hopefully yours feels better soon. Dang. Everyone's just under the weather, aren't we? Hopefully it all eases up for all of us. I really think it's the change in the weather because it is getting colder and that always messes with me. I don't know about you guys, but changing in the seasons definitely has an effect on my health. But I think we're going to call it there because I'm tired. So, do I have anything to promote? Next Sunday, probably D&D stream over on the Blank Page Tavern. We haven't played in like over a month because Wallace was on her book tour. If you haven't got your copy of A Dark and Secret Magic, go support that. Support Wallace. D&D will probably be here Sunday night next week. Oh, Crystal and I will be having our book chat about What Doesn't Break, and Wallace will potentially also be there on my channel at some point, probably within the next week, even though the date hasn't been decided. I don't. Oh, Crystal, are we streaming on Thursday? Is there a Chaos stream? I don't remember. We've been pushing it off so much. And also, whose channel would that be on? Marta? I think it's Marta's turn. I won't end the stream until you respond, even though you probably know just as much as I do. Yeah, I don't know anymore. We'll figure it out. Streams everywhere all the time. That's all you need to know. But it would be on Marta's. Okay, so keep that in mind, y'all. Eventually, we're going to have another Chaos stream because we've also been pushing that off. We haven't had one of those in a while. And with that, I feel like I'm starting to get incoherent. So I'm going to push all of the buttons and wish you guys a good night. So I will see you the next time I see you.